Climate change is already threatening India. The threat of climate change is not a distant one for India. It's a current reality impacting our nation disproportionately alongside other countries in the global south. The most direct impact is on the agricultural sector in India. About 58% of our population is still dependent on agriculture for their livelihood, and most of these farmers have been making huge losses in the recent times due to irregular weather patterns. Farming used to be like clockwork. Farmers knew what weather to expect each season, so they always knew when to plant and harvest their crops. Now the weather is all messed up. It doesn't rain when it should, and sometimes it rains way too much. This unpredictable weather makes it really hard for farmers to grow their crops, and they have to suffer huge losses. The changing weather is a major challenge for farmers across India. Let's hear from Hari Bhaiya, an apple farmer from Himachal Pradesh, about how climate change is impacting his crops.
ज़्यादातर लोग जो है अपने खेती बाड़ी पे ही डिपेंड करते हैं, लेकिन अभी जो है 10-15 सालों से जो है क्लाइमेट चेंज की वजह से तो अभी जो है इसकी क्वालिटी जो है रॉयल डिलीशियस की यहाँ पे बिल्कुल ख़त्म हो गई है। वो मेन है कि टेम्परेचर जो है ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की वजह से जो है काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो रहा है यहाँ पे।
This isn't an isolated case. The unequal impact of climate change on Indian agriculture is evident nationwide. In Himachal Pradesh, apple farmers like Hari Bhaiya face significant losses due to the lack of snowfall, a crucial factor for a healthy harvest. Rajasthan has seen untimely rains devastate wheat yields this year. Similarly, extended monsoon seasons have caused a staggering 50% decline in mango and cashew crops in Goa. Meanwhile, Meghalaya grapples with a 30% drop in rice production due to severe droughts. More than half of India's population is dependent on farming, and our farmers are on the front lines of climate change. Irregular weather patterns are destroying crops, leaving farmers with no choice but to take loans. This debt is a huge burden, and some farmers can't afford to repay it. They're forced to sell their land and find new work. And if they don't have their own lands, they have to leave their whole life behind and move to cities and find work. Climate change is already impacting lakhs of lives in our country, and this number is going to increase at a rapid rate. We at Sunnyside South share the human stories of this unequal impact of climate change on our communities in India. So the next time your WhatsApp forward uncle tells you that climate change is not real, just send them this reel with a good morning message.